Yeah, and wound up beating the ZSS of Web. So again, that's where the experience comes in, and now you got to deal with perhaps the best ZSS on Wi-Fi right now. Welcome to Winners Final here at DNA.EXE Pokemon Stadium. We go for game number 1.
I think did Web JP? Is he switching mains or is he trying something out here? Like, what's the deal? Because I know he's Lucas, right?
Web JP, yeah, mostly a Lucas, but also is trying out the ZSS a little bit.
Okay. So he might be just kind of expecting slightly worse results. What a push right there, and a confirm by Light. That's how you do it. That's knowing your character and knowing the exact amount of stun he had, dude. I don't know if he needed to push him that far to get the KO, but he did it, and it certainly locked it in. So, nice job, dude. Lights is playing great tonight.
I mean, we've been seeing them. They've been unshakable this entire night. Maybe they lose a stock here and there, but it's nothing. You know, you are more than able to handle whatever situation is thrown at you. You've been around the block. You know that there's not a whole lot that can phase you already. And oh my gosh! And when you have a flip kick at your disposal like that, there's not a whole lot that can stop you either.
I like DELTAFORCE landed with the trick shot. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, all right, cool, but check this out. It's like, what's his name from Mad TV? Look what I could do, that guy. What's his name? Stewart. There. Oh, it's Stu. Yeah, Dang. Stewart. That's what he's like, yeah, well, that was a cool flip kick, but
appreciate it, dude.
Look what I could do, you know. Pressure from Lights is just ridiculous right now. I can't imagine Link has a ton of fun in this matchup, honestly. She's so mobile, dude. She's so mobile, she can just kill you. And Link, he likes to camp you out, and he likes to live forever. Like, those are his two things. Like, he just lives too long. The Zersuit gets rid of that, as we saw flip jump, or flip kick. I keep doing that. And then also, she could just, dude, she can kind of, see ya.
I mean, you're usually only seeing the jump, but, you know, other times there is a kick involved, so.
It does happen.
Yeah, it has a tendency of showing itself, but yeah, that is a 3-stock victory. That is as convincing as you are going to see from any player, much less someone like Lights. And now DELTAFORCE might be rethinking their entire strategy here.
Yeah, that was
I don't think you go off of Link just from that, but I think that you reconsider your stage.
No, his Link's super good.
It's a tough position to be in, like, to be fair. See,
does he have another character? No. Okay. That's the thing I love about Smash.
Yeah.
Because, dude, there was a lot of thought process. Like, you know, you have your main, obviously. Everyone has their main. Then, if you play more than one character, then it opens up a whole new world worth of things to explore in terms of stages, characters, mix-ups, matchups, all that good stuff. But game 2 can start here, back on the stadium, going with the Link. Just going to change the game plan and not the floor plan. Staying on Stadium 2. Ooh. Okay. Nair combat, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how you have to space out yourself, separate yourself from this ZSS, making sure that maybe your sword has a little bit longer of a reach than her legs, but even then, you're talking about a matter of pixels here, Has.
Mm-hmm. I like how he blew up the bomb, dude. I'm scared that DELTAFORCE is going to get thrown up. Double Nair? Has he got a stock here? Oh, I feel like he could have gone. If he got a little aggressive there, I think it could have worked, because he took the flip jump. It was gone, dude. I think put pressure on the it's called their Samus, like it's Brawl. Remember that? That used to be a thing? Oh my god, I think she's dead.
You're right.
Yep. She's dead at 70.
And there you go.
You had to say Samus because they were the same character in that game. Like they shared a portrait, or however you want to classify that. They were like Zelda and Sheik.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, off the top, man. Up B from Zersuit, a great equalizer.
Of course, and now getting plasma whipped and just really was just about to keep on doing that like 4 or 5 times straight. You could see it. You see the gears turning in Lights' head, just trying to frustrate DELTAFORCE as much as possible. And as good, as technically sound as Lights is in this game, the mental game is where they truly shine, and that's always been the case with them.
Another fair at the ledge. The double coverage there from the 2 kicks. It's just a crazy active move, able to scoop Link up. But you saw DELTAFORCE with some good recoveries of his own. He even turned the up B around at one point, like, and he went super deep as well. Like, he's just trying to anything Link can do to turn this back into his favor, get back on the stage. See there, instead of turning around and swinging, I think he should have just established and taken center stage. But it's so hard against Zero Suit. Like, it doesn't really matter because she could just like jump into your zone anyway. She's so good at crushing zoners. Like, counter zoning, initial dash is just ridiculous. Her jump is so good. Like, all this stuff. Ooh, okay, trick shots. You see him catch that? Okay.
Gosh, man, this guy is just ridiculous. And the paralyzer shot, you're going to chase him down and to the ends of the earth just for that boost kick. And now DELTAFORCE down to their last stock of this game number 2 in very real danger of having to climb out of a hole in this set.
Yeah, that and like I love it's so funny because when this game first came out, everyone was complaining about the collision. You can't run through people anymore, but there are certainly creative ways to use that mechanic to your advantages. We've seen so many times that Lights has done. Obviously, characters with paralyzers and stun mechanics, it's gonna work a little bit more, but what was I gonna say? Shield breaks, all this other stuff. You can just set people up now, man. It's crazy. It's mechanics, like Trumping was the same way. Like, people get scared of new mechanics and don't like them just because like change is scary or whatever. But there's always going to be a good and a bad way to use it or view them. So right now, Lights, it is the Lights show. It's getting shut down a little bit. Up tilt, what's the pressure going to be? Looking for a down air? Yee, almost caught him with a nair. Gets him with the back air though.
Hanging on by a thread here is DELTAFORCE's. A full stock lead has been accrued by Lights. Trying to get this 2-stock victory off and trying to keep their space with the paralyzer shots. Really trying to dictate where DELTAFORCE is going to go. And that, by process of elimination, could be lining them up for the back air at ledge unless DELTAFORCE has something to say about this.
Gotta get a punish on that grab. It's one of the things like
no.
Zero Suit. Oh, it's the game. No. I thought it was a stream.
Oh, no.
Nope, you see the
not
little
like
smash
this.
ball loading on the side?
Yeah,
not like this.
One of them,
oh.
I think. Yeah, one of them, because got the no contest one. God, I hate seeing that so much.
They wore matching outfits and everything.
I know.
I know.
To the lag out screen.
All right, well, let's see who got it. Well, all right, yeah. That was
so what does that, does that mean anything?
Yeah, it means DELTAFORCE lagged out.
Yeah. So.
I mean, it was looking pretty good.
Yeah, but does it actually mean something? You know what I mean? Like that's what it means. Is that what it means?
Well, it means something on the scoreboard too, and that means Lights gets the victory. So, yeah, that's
GG.
I mean, you kind of have that one
GG's.
wrapped up, anyways. To be honest, I mean, they still have a game 3 since this is finals, but yeah.
Chris takes game 2 technically, yeah. I get it. I'm just saying, like, sometimes Nintendo or other companies say like, "Oh, this error message means this or this means that," when it might not be true. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. Yeah. That goes to Lights, yeah. He had the lead too. Like, if it was the other way around, it'd be a little trickier, I feel like. But I feel like that's a pretty easy one to rule on. My Wi-Fi just straight up turned off. He can have that game. Oh, there you go. Just trying to get it work again. There you go, man. Well, hopefully you get it back up and running, dude. Want to see that Link back in action?
Absolutely, man. And that's a tough way to drop a game. Regardless, but either way, man, that's it was kind of a rough one for DELTAFORCE in that game number 2.
Yeah.
Even so, it's like they were looking for the bear off of the platform. You could kind of tell, especially where you're trying to shoot those paralyzer shots off of the stage and making sure that they were staying in that sort of concentrated area. And really, all Lights has to do is press down on the control stick and back on the C stick, and you have yourself the game number 2 if you've done it right.
Yeah. Dude, and someone in the chat pointed it out. It was 144 to 70, but Lights also had stock lead and positioning, and there was a big punish that was just missed. So it's kind of like probably gonna go to I keep wanting to say King Chris to Lights anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean you wouldn't be wrong. So
yeah. It is what it is, dude. Wi-Fi era. 2 more years. Can't wait.
Let's go. All right. We are we're gonna reckon with our futures after the stream turns off when neither of us can sleep. But either way, we are
another one of those nights. All right, that sounds good.
Absolutely. Let's go.
It's every night, dude.
Yeah. Welcome to DNA.EXE existentialism. I tried to.
It's a little thin. That was good. I'll give it to you. I appreciate the effort. Can we get some Chunky Kong on the stream or what, Chris? Jeez.
Dude, loser semis. Still got to wait for Soul Hex and Nega apparently in game 3 at the moment. And then,
Okay.
Yeah, we got this going on, so it's soon.
Soul Hack's pretty hyped too, dude. Chunky, how do you feel about DK against Bowser? That's what I want to know. And Stu, how do you feel about it as well? I know Chunky's the expert, but I also like hearing your opinions on stuff.
See, I mean, just Bowser online. Well, I'm so used to seeing Bowser offline that I guess I've just been desensitized to the entire concept. Not really even just obviously Leon, the king of them all, supposedly offline, but really kind of got the Bowser to be in vogue after a few of their performances on Smash and Splash. Then you saw a bunch of Bowsers pop up online, and then all of a sudden, like 4 days later, they stopped because they realized Bowser is actually a little harder to play than it looks like. So
yeah.
It's definitely a certain kind of character that you have to acquire a taste for it. It's not going to be easy to pick up. Obviously, you are rewarded by your efforts by getting some things that you might be able to call cheese for sure. But at the same time, you earn every last hit that you get with Bowser. And just because you have Tough Guy doesn't mean it's like, oh my gosh, it's such an easy mechanic. How do you lose with this character? It's like, you're still relatively slow compared to the rest of the cast, and you are a large body that gets juggled as for as long as the day lasts. That's how you lose. So yeah, still a tough character to play, and if you are able to win with them, that still takes a certain amount of skill. Sorry, I went on a little long.
No, you were great. Sorry, I was also interacting with chat. I wanted to hear your thoughts, but the thing that really threw me off was that I was watching the Twitch stream like it was our live stream, so I thought you were still talking and I couldn't hear you anymore. Because you were done talking and like it's like I couldn't hear you, but I could see your mouth still moving. I'm an idiot. That's where we're at. Anyway, game 3 starting off strong. DELTAFORCE rebooted the router, rebooted this Link as well, waking him up in the Temple of Time. I'm just making Zelda references that don't make any sense at this point, but here we go. Cooking up something just like Breath of the Wild, making that cool jingle sound. The Gordon Ramsay tweet, I don't know, dude. I'm just saying shit at this time.
I mean, aren't we all, though?
Stu, help!
That's the art. That is the art of commentary. I haven't said a meaningful thing in my 2.5 years doing this, but that flip kick is going to certainly send a message to DELTAFORCE as Lights maintains advantage. Paralyzer shot stops the boomerang dead in its tracks. And that is probably how you use Paralyzer more than anything else, is stopping Link's other projectiles and making DELTAFORCE approach you.
Mm-hmm. Down air again, looking for a safe route down. Okay. Nairing a lot here. You saw, so there was double nair in a row, and Lights recognized that and tried to zare him and blast him out of the air for that. Well, blast is a strong word for zare. He just kind of noodles you. Up B, is that going to do it? Perfect DI.
I mean, Link does not skip leg day, so blast being a relative term, I would not say that the man climbs, the man runs up mountains, for Lord's sake. So that's going to be Lights taking DELTAFORCE down to their second stock, and certainly with 75%, able to pile on the points, and that is some capital D damage there from the world's number 10.
Oh, okay. Nair, I think that's going to do it. Yep. Getting a little too crazy off stage. That's what I'm talking about, man. You take away Zero Suit's flip jump, her recovery is not very good. She has the tether, obviously, to mix it up, but her uppy is not a phenomenal recovery tool. That's for sure. It's the flip jump that's the money. You take that away, she's kind of in trouble, honestly.
And it makes you wonder if perhaps DELTAFORCE has found a pattern to perhaps lock onto. Maybe it requires a little bit of chancery, but again, you kind of have to roll the dice. You did not have a jump, however, and now all of a sudden, you're down to your very last stock. DELTAFORCE could not have afforded to lose that one, and especially not in that fashion.
There, let's tech chase. I think he might have wanted a boomerang a little quicker there, just to set up for the tech chase follow-up, but Link's boomerang isn't quite like Belmont's. I don't think you get crazy follow-ups off of it like you can with theirs, but it's still nice to get the damage, obviously, and anything on Zero Suit helps. She's at death percentage right now against Link for sure. He just needs to find that good hit, which is the hardest part against someone so slender and mobile as Zero Suit. There you go. Evasive, that's the word I was looking for. There we go.
Yeah, I think cross boomerang just pops you up a little bit higher, if I'm not mistaken.
Cross is great for follow-ups. It's like one of the best tools in the game for comboing. It's ridiculous. And
you're also talking about a character that has a whip that reaches like twice as far as a sword. So.
That's a good point.
Oh,
Right. Okay, hold on. Bomb. Oh, okay. Faded back. Living.
Should be noted though. I mean, if Link picked up the cross boomerang, wouldn't be exchanging it for the dagger. Let's just say that. So.
Oh, dude, imagine if the game of the dagger had like no hit stun, or you could just chuck them like super fast.
That was the most infuriating thing in the world. I was playing through like Castlevania when I was 14. I found this NES in my basement. And it's just like losing, like having the dagger just drop on you when you had the cross boomerang was just infuriating.
The axe, dude, the axe was so good.
The axe was really good, yeah. I mean, that's how you beat the first boss. I was trying to do everything with the whip, and I was like, okay, just use the axe, fine.
A B? I think that's do it. Oh no, okay, living Link. On his last heart container. See, there's another reference. That was good. That was good.
There you go. Yeah,
that was sick. That was sick. He needs
but that's Lights for you, and that is a monster that's just a little too tough to slay. And Lights, well, Wi-Fi is their castle, and they will move on to grand finals on winner's side.
Okay, I love that flip kick, by the way. Like right back into the action. I think this is where he loses it, though. Yeah, he took his flip jump there. He couldn't do anything. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Especially if you steal the double jump, too. It's just a wrap, man. I mean, that's a lot of characters, though. Like, if they just don't... Oh.
Yeah, that was the one that you really did not want to lose. I mean...
Yeah.
This is how it winds up ending. DELTAFORCE trying to play the projectile game, but...
up tilt.
Doing well with the up tilt on the jump in, but... Here's how it all ended. When you're... Again, getting that boomerang neutralized, realizing that you're not controlling the negative space at that point, and kind of taking the panic option of rushing in and trying to establish yourself with the aerial,